Guys, I'm just noodling around today. I mean, I have things I'm supposed to be doing, but I feel like if my brain is scattered, it's really scattered today. So what I did was I was like, you really finally gotta like carve out this clog so that it can be closed. It's still not even carved out enough. But when I did that, of course, you know what happened, right? A huge blob came out. So I've been spreading gesso on everything. Look, this is what I started with. I think that'll probably end up looking cool. That looks like a rock, so I'm going to get rid of that. These cards, I like these cards, but they're a little bit like, I don't know, sappy, typical, generic. So yeah, so I went around and I put gesso on tons of stuff that I have, to the point where I have no place to put anything, and things are getting wrinkly because I really didn't prepare for it. So sorry, my chair is squeaky too. How do you like that? So yeah, so what I did was I leaped before I looked. I didn't really prepare for that. If I get this one little bit off, I should be able to close the lid. And so yeah, I'm hanging out, getting nothing done. I should be getting ready to do everything. There we go. That's going to be the key right there. If you think that's bad, I'm sure you know what my brushes look like. It still needs a little more work. I'm very impatient for things like that. So I'm not even sure what I'm going to do this morning, but I was thinking about all this gesso and stuff. And like this Venetian plaster look, I guess, is what you call it. And then some of my supplies I have these things, which I think they're ink refills. I've never done anything with them because I don't really use a lot of ink. But I'm wondering if you could use this like here we go. Like, I wonder if it doesn't. No. Okay. I thought it would be more runny. That's okay. Let's see what Caribbean Sea looks like. I don't even know. This Caribbean Sea? What does the Caribbean Sea look like? Is that a blue? Alright, that's what I was thinking it was going to be like. So let's see if I can maybe spray that a little. Hold on. It's not like I have a sprayer or anything. Alright, let's see. I have this spray bottle that I used one time when I was trying out natural egg dyes as inks, and that was an alright experiment, but the dyes were not very vivid, and actually some of them went moldy because they're you know, like vegetable based, I guess. Look. So let's just do a little bit of let's see who runs and who doesn't, and try and get it to run before it all right. Well, I don't know. I guess that's all right. It might be something, right? Let's see. See, look before I leave. That's what I do. I think I'm going to have to let that dry now. This is going to be the day of letting things dry. Now, let's see if we... Where did I put that? So I do like this. So what am I doing with this? Nothing really, not at this point. But when it dries, I might have something that I want to use. I'm thinking I got to start using a hairdryer for my crafts because I am impatient and I don't want to wait, and I get ideas and I want to go with them. I'm going to give that a few minutes. Good morning, everyone. It's been a couple days. It feels like forever. So where I left off was I dripped ink and stuff all over all the gesso. So this is where I'm at. And I actually really like how this looks. Let me give you a close-up. And then see, this side is all textury. So the other day we sat down in here for a few minutes and I was sitting here and I was like, let me look at what my project's going to be. So I really like this guy. And I really like, this is some of the paper that I used, and then I smeared some stuff on it. And I like how the red here matches his eye. I think we'll do something like that, and maybe I'll find a red rose or something. Or, you know, could be a lot of different things. Could even be more of this. Look, you know, I don't necessarily want to repeat. Or, look at that. I don't know, maybe some red here, and then some hydrangeas here. We'll see. So anyway, I've been gone for a few days. Everything's fine. I did a thing though. I signed up for a vendor booth in a vendor mall, and I went to pick up some chairs from a guy. And he had stuff all over his porch, and he was kind of like, go ahead and look around. And then it turned into like this really fun but stressful thing. But look what he had. Look at these. This is Harper's Bazaar. Oh, look at this kitty cat. I'm a little overwhelmed. I have a whole bunch of these, and this one's like from 1903. Here's a good housekeeping. Some of them are in really rough shape. I don't know whether I should, well, you know, I'm going to probably take the best of them and resell them. But, I don't know. I might pick some not great ones and take some apart. I'm not sure. It's so interesting to read though. In the one they were talking about, how at 65, men can't work because they're expected to work 11 hours to keep up with the machinery that's working. Like the machinery is meant to run 11-hour shifts, and so when you're 65, you really can't work anymore. And then they were talking about pensions. I love this girl. Look at her. Really neat ads. Just really cool stuff. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them. I'm going to say I probably have 25 of these things in various conditions. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know. I think I'm going to start with this. And like, this is not really a water plant. I should probably try and find, I think I have some water lilies. Let me see if I do. In my various folders. I thought I did. Or some marsh. Oh, look at that. That looks great too. So, yeah, so the one thing we've been doing is we've been running out and trying to get this booth set up in time for Mother's Day. And honestly, I think we kind of didn't do a great job, but I wanted to get something in there. And I just have to go back and, you know, it's really not good to do the booths and be setting up during the weekend, because then you're like, then people are discouraged from shopping. So I have to go back and early next week and see what I can do to improve that space. These are all the things that I threw gesso on. So they'll be good for something. See, this is how this came out. Came out good. Right now I'm just looking for a particular folder that I keep some stuff in. Somehow that is not going to happen. So let's see. Oh, wait, maybe it is going to happen. Now wait a minute, folks. These. Okay, I think this might be good. I know you guys have seen all this before. I might cut this part out. Oh, here's some flowers. So we had to put walls on the booth, paint it, bring stuff in. And so for us, I'm going to be 60 this year, and my husband is going to be 67, and we're not in the best shape. And so we did a lot of bending and stretching that we don't usually do. And so, you know, by the time we were done, we were cramping up in the middle of the night and exhausted, and it's been a nice experience. But sometimes I go, what are you doing, Maggie? You're getting too old for this shit stuff. All right, let's see. I could just do one page like that. What is this plant? Strawberry bush. Huh. I could just do one. Well, let me get him cut out. He's got spindly little legs. Let's hope they survive. left some of the reeds up because I didn't want to eliminate them. So let's see. Could do that. Let's see how he looks here. I really like this. Let me cut it out and see how it looks. It kind of, you know, it's kind of weird that it's just dangling like that. I kind of like this flower because it's weird. Never seen it before. And you know, I don't know, is that a crane or a stork? He's kind of weird too. All right, let's do some ripping. Some rippy dipping. I don't think I want, let's see. Oh, that's okay. Let's do this. Gotta find where the All right, let's see. Everything I have is all stuck together. Gunked up. Whatever. Ugh. I tell you what, it's just so good today to be home with just only a few assignments. You get running and running and it's like, I want to go home. I want to go home. I really am a homebody, and I really love where I am right now. So the mall where I'm at is like 40 miles away. There's just nothing really in this area that seems to be successful in that way without rent being totally crazy. And you gotta go where it works. Like we had been on the list for another place, and the place closed. So obviously that wasn't the place. Oh, why is this fiddly? It's spindly and fiddly. Oh, come on. There we go. That's better. All right. And this, right? I know this is a crazy way of doing it, but I really just want to craft, and I'm not getting up and cleaning my brushes. I'm just going to get this down. Excuse me. Now, this is a little textury. I don't know if I want that or don't want that, but that's what I'm getting. Yeah, so as a result of the running around, some stuff was just, some projects and whatever were just tossed to the side. Everything's tossed all over. See the bird? Look at the blue jay on the top of the post. He's under the ladder now. Oh, he got a peanut.
I see him.
We were sitting out there for a bit, and they'll get used to you if you do that.
Yeah.
Okay, the star of the show. Maybe I should have him. I don't know. I kind of liked him bridging the two things here. I liked his red near that seam. He's going to be fiddly too, I can tell already. His neck is probably going to break. Now, I have this space here I don't know what I'm going to do with, but maybe I will just I like that this had some of that green on it from the day that I was gessoing everything. And then maybe a little bit up here. Oh, I lost some of that red goodness. Let's see. I think that's pretty good. Feels good to craft. Okay. Oh, it kind of needs to dry, but I think I can trim it up a bit. Yes, I hope you guys are doing well. I'm feeling like very ungrounded over this whole situation.
Hey, Mom.
Yeah.
What time do you want to head out?
Let me have breakfast and then maybe we'll get going. Oops, I forgot. Alright, so that's pretty good. What do you think? I feel like it needs something else, but I might leave it for now. The other thing is, I was going back and I want to change up this. I do not like these markers. I don't like how I did that. Okay, should I work on another one? I know what's going to happen. My husband's going to come in with breakfast in a minute. Where are those hydrangeas? Where are you, hydrangeas? Hydrangeas. Where are you? Huh. I'll show you a couple of my sketches. Maybe. I don't know where I left off. Oh, I could use this here. Yeah, that's good. I kind of like this woman. Oh, I screwed up her neckline, so I changed it, and so then I made it look like a scarf. And then this one here. I use this one as just a, and then this one here. I'm trying to save my references for when I start shading things in. So that I can still use it as a reference. All right, let's see, let's see. I don't know yet. Let me see if I can find that. I gotta find bird first. Let's see. That. That. All the birds are facing to the right. I don't know what that is all about. I kind of like this. Let's see. Okay, I'm looking at this color here. I'm looking at this pad because there's a lot of similar stuff. So it'd be kind of cool. So with this would be kind of cool right here. All right. All right. Okay, it's mid-afternoon right now. I stopped for breakfast and never came back. All right. I like these different things. I'm going to try and maybe reduce them a little bit so that this texture-y stuff comes through. So maybe like, you see me all right? Yeah, good. Maybe like have this here. This here. And then I have this guy. He's got a broken leg, but I'm going to glue him. I think those two will go good together. So let me glue these down. I'm just going to use my glue stick. I kind of want I guess I kind of want like that type of direction for the bird. So, and I want to ink this with something. Oh, you know what? I did have some white tulips somewhere. That might go well. Let's see. I think it was on a card. Yeah. Okay. Hooey. Okay. So let's get some of this in. I don't know how I had it. That was a whole 2 seconds ago. I want them kind of like they're blowing in the breeze. I feel like they're not going to stay because it's such thick paper. Okay. Let me get rid of all this extra because it's wanting to flap and rip, so I could maybe put his leg behind a flower. Can't cut that yet or his leg will fall off. Very small bill, actually. All right, I think I'm gonna just do it. Ah! No. All right. Okay. Okay. So my husband's encouraging me to possibly do some decoupage on the walls of this booth, which is a little bit frightening. Okay, so see over here, there's a magazine page. That will not really take too much of this watercolor. We'll see how it looks. I put blue on the lilies because there's a bluish tone to the bird. And then I'm putting green around the bird because of the other green stuff. And then over here, do some red. And some red. And then maybe I'll put some of this over here. This is actually a deep red. I don't know what the other one was. Like a lipstick red? And then over here, All right, let's see how we do. We're going to do it with acrylic. Maybe. All right, I'll do some green. On here. And here. Here. All right. Well, I think I'm done for now. Both of them are a little bit icy white, which I kind of like. All right, I'm going to try and do one tomorrow too. Maybe finish up this book. And then I can go back through and see the things I want to change. I have to think about this one. I think I just want to find a different color paint to go around. That was all marker. Thanks for joining me, and I will catch you next time. Have a great day.